Hi, I'm Billy Griffiths with Emerging Revolutionary War, coming to you live from Fort Ticonderoga. I'm standing with Stuart Lilie, who is the Vice President of Public History here at the fort, but this weekend you're not Stuart.
Yeah, I'm portraying Lieutenant Jocelyn Felton of the 26th Regiment.
Great, and tell us a little bit then, what you got in?
Well, I've got, an undress coat on. If you were a soldier, you could pick out that it's, definitely good cloth. It's definitely bright scarlet. I've definitely got my officer's epaulet and sword. I've got my sash on. Otherwise, it's supposed to be, it's a rainy day in May. This works great. Everyone's going to know that I'm an officer, and that's all we need to do.
Well, I guess the morning of May 10th, 1775, as Ethan Allen, Arnold, and their men are storming the fort, they might not notice right away that you're an officer, right?
Yeah. So it's the Green Mountain Boys, Ethan Allen, Benedict Arnold. What they were able to tell quite quickly was that they didn't have the officer. So after they rushed on into the barracks and pulled out the garrison of enlisted soldiers, at some point they must have been able to have enough light to do an inventory and be like, where are the officers? Where are their quarters? And then send a party on over to the actual officers' barracks to look for, hopefully, the commander. I think much to Ethan Allen's frustration, the first officer that they actually talked to was Lieutenant Jocelyn Felton, who really just wanted to buy time. He hoped, well, maybe if I just talk my way out of this, buy some time for the soldiers to make a counterattack, maybe we'll all come out of this okay.
Yeah. And Feltham actually leads one of the more probably accurate accounts of this entire action.
Yeah, Feltham absolutely did. Feltham, he had an axe to grind, but it was not an axe related to what Ethan Allen or Benedict Arnold said. His axe was actually kind of aimed at Captain Delaplace. So Feltham, he reported detailed notes on what Ethan Allen and Benedict Arnold said to him as they approached him on the staircase of the officers' barracks. In a way that, especially Ethan Allen later on, was really eager to write the story such that he was the number one guy in all of that.
Okay. And Lieutenant Feltham, after he's captured here, do we know what his fate is for the rest of the war?
He ended up going from here, Ticonderoga, kind of by circuitous march all the way over to Hartford, Connecticut. Then in Hartford, like a lot of officers who were captured got a parole, so I can trust you to do anything. While paroled, he went to New York City. There, he kind of sat and waited for quite a while. And then by 1777, the Americans went ahead and exchanged a whole bunch of their prisoners of war for the 26th Regiment of Foot and the 7th Regiment of Foot. They went by ship all the way around to New York City. And Lieutenant Feltham ended up serving with the regiment as they went back on campaign, going up the Hudson River in 1777. He disappears from the army lists after the regiment went back to England at the end of the 1778 campaign. We can't find him.
Well, we earlier came from the Vermont side. We were over there in Shore, and actually saw the Green Mountain Boys there and Benedict Arnold. So I know there's a lot going on this weekend here.
Yeah.
So if we do have any viewers out there who are local or they want to get in their car now and start driving up here, what could they expect to find here at Fort Ticonderoga?
Here's the fort. They continue to find the British garrison right up until it's closed for a normal day of visitation. From probably a couple good vantage points from which you might be able to see the Green Mountain Boys crossing Lake Champlain here. We have the evening capture reenactment. Unfortunately, it's sold out. So much interest so early. But we do have a YouTube live stream of it. So if you can't make it here, by all means, check that out online. But there's also all day tomorrow. So Sunday, we got the aftermath. What this place was like as the Green Mountain Boys dealt with prisoners of war, as they dealt with the spoils of war, all the cannons and things they captured, and attempted to keep some of their order, even in the face of alcohol.
Yeah, I heard there was a pretty good revelry going on here.
There was a, yeah, one was a factor.
Is that going to be reenacted?
No.
Well, thanks, Stuart. I really appreciate you standing in here. I know it's a busy day. It's going to be a busy year. And
Yeah.
for the whole 250th here for Fort Tide.
Yeah, I mean, as you well know with the emerging Revolutionary War, like this time we're in right now in 2025, this is just the beginning.
Oh, yeah.
Just the beginning of an 8-year-long conflict. You know, these opening, engagements, they're exciting, but they really pave the way for what are epic moments in the founding of our nation.
Yeah, and all the heroes that Americans remember today from there, their stories begin now, here in 1775. Well, for anybody watching, tuning in, if you're more interested in learning what Stuart has to say, don't worry. Tomorrow night at 7 p.m., we actually pre-recorded a Revelry talking about the 250th of the capture of Fort Ticonderoga in detail. So 7 p.m. on our Facebook page, YouTube, it will go live, and you'll have a chance to learn more about what happened here 250 years ago today. Thank you.